Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. So I got a pretty awesome thrift run here to show you, including a really awesome vintage toy, and we'll look at some sales and all that other good stuff. So let's take a look. So if you're new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Trent. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay. I do it for fun and profit and take you along for the journey. So please hit that subscribe button for more great videos in the future. Yeah, this thrift store is becoming, it's a Goodwill. I'm finding they're having a lot of good stuff when I go in there. A lot of times new and packaged items. This looks like somebody returned their Christmas gifts or something. I don't know. I've got quite a bit of stuff. Let's take a look. Here's an interesting item. $7.99 a piece. I got two of them. Brand new sealed LED Christmas lights, 300 bundles of 300. Two of them. I think these are at least worth 30 bucks a piece. So I got two of them here. Here's the other one. $7.99 a piece, and then I got a 10% discount. Figure I can put these together and make a $50 sale, something like that. Should be pretty easy. So might have to wait a little while, maybe till next Christmas. I'm not sure, but brand new sealed Christmas lights. Yeah, let me go for it. All right, there was a lot of dolls there, I noticed, and then while we were there, the lady brought out this bag of, it looks like, I don't think they're Barbies, but they're like Disney dolls. I see I think that's Aladdin, Jasmine, and stuff like that. I see maybe a Wonder Woman in there or something along that lines. This bag was $9.99, so 10% off of that. That's quite a stack of dolls for only 10 bucks. And so yeah, for 10 bucks, I mean, yeah, let me crack this real quick and see what we got. Here's one. I just want to get an idea on what kind of dolls we're dealing with here. This one's got a lot of glitter all over it. This is something on the back. Okay, yeah, Disney. No year though. Disney China. Okay. So there's a Disney doll. Here's a Wonder Woman doll. There's that. Looks like the Disney Jasmine doll. There's is that Snow White doll? I think that might be Mulan. And Cinderella. And Pocahontas. And I'm not sure about that one. Another one here. Is that Rapunzel just because of so much hair? I'm not sure. This one's a pretty heavy duty one. Is this a Moana doll or something? Disney store. Yeah, these are all like nice Disney dolls. There's a Little Mermaid one. I'm not sure about that character. That character as well, I'm not sure. And then this one. I don't know. Might be easier just for me to take that whole entire lot and just flip the lot. Man, that's got to be at least 50, 60 or more worth of dolls. Probably more. I might throw them on auction or something. But yeah, my wife eyed her coming out with that and grabbed it up right away. I was like, yeah, normally I wouldn't. I stay away from the dolls too much, a little bit. Because they usually have them priced individually, like $2.99 a piece, you know. So, but whenever you get them like that, I think there's definitely some room there. Okay, then I've got a bunch of sealed stuff. Again, I think somebody just gave away Christmas presents or something. So we got a little card game, Cover Your Assets, $2.99. Everything I looked up, if it was like a cheap one like this, $2.99, I saw it was worth at least like 15 bucks or something like that. So here's a little one, Cover Your Assets. Then game called Poppycock. This was $2.99 as well. I think this might be at least a $20 one. Nice sealed item. This one here I remember was one of the weaker ones, Reverse Charades. It was $4.99. I think maybe it might be around a 20 to 25 one. So, oh well. And here's Elf, $2.99 for this one, and I think this is like a $15 to $20 one. This one looked like it might be good, a pretty good one. It Imagine the Visual Charades game, $2.99. This is a little older, from 2016. I think this might be a $30 or $40 one. This one here, Endless Games Password, the classic association game, now with 1,000 words. This one's from 2002, actually. It's a little older. $2.99 for this one. And this one's scanned in at like, I think over $30. I think this is a good one too. And there's this one, Spy Alley. This one was $4.99. And what year is this one from? This one was in 2017. I think this one is around a $30 one as well. And here's one, there's still gift wrap on it. Ultimate Operation Escape Room. This one is, what year is this one from? 2018. This one was $7.99, but I think it was worth 30 or 40. So, yeah, a lot of awesome sealed stuff. All right, last but not least, first off, there was a huge Jurassic Park dinosaur in there. I think it was Jurassic Park. I couldn't find like really solid markings on it, but it was this big Tyrannosaurus Rex. It looks like it's made to like you stuff stuff in its mouth and it can hold stuff. It was really big. Some guy come along and was like, "Oh man, did you see any more dinosaurs? Because I'd like to get one of those for my nephew or something like that." And I was like, "Here you go." It was $7.99, but it was huge. It was like I think it was at least 3 feet. It might have been a home run, but that's okay, because I got a home run anyways. I got this here. This is this is crazy. JP09 Jurassic Park 1993 Kenner. This is a vintage from the first wave of Jurassic Park. This is the Tyrannosaurus Rex, the electronic T-Rex. So from the very first edition of Jurassic Park in 1993, made by Kenner, we have the T-Rex. Now, it has an electronic compartment. It takes a 9-volt battery. There's a little mechanism on the rib cage that's supposed to make it to where I think this might move a little bit and make a growling noise. And then if his feet are supposed to have like a stomping feet action. Most of these things, the electronic features don't work anymore on them. So, it was $4.99. I went ahead and ripped the price tag off of it, but it was $4.99. This is like a $100 toy. It's like a kind of a sort of a grail piece for collecting Jurassic Park. Maybe somebody that's a collector will fix up the electronic feature on it, or I'm not even sure, but I think it's worth good money, even though the electronics don't even work. So there it is. There's the JP logo on it, JP09. And then right here, yeah, 1993 UCS and Amblin Kenner, made in China. Yep. So vintage, first release, yeah, first wave Jurassic Park. This was the largest toy that they made for the first wave. There it is.
All right, got some more cool sales here. Sold that game I found at Goodwill, Shadows, sealed game. That one sold for $32.55, total paid by the customer. Then I sold a couple phones. These are actually from the same lot. We got the Panasonic TGL 430B answering machine with a handset there, and I got the batteries for them. That sold for $21.99, total paid by the customer. Then one of the individual handsets for it sold $16.84, total paid by the customer. All right, here's a couple sales. Sold one of my DVDs, White Thunder. I've had these sealed DVDs for a long, long time. $11.33, total paid by the customer for that. And then that Nordic Wear piece, got that from Goodwill, $3.99. $27 total paid by the customer. All right, here's a couple cool sales. I sold that Cup Honk game. That was one I got from Goodwill for, I think, $3.99. That sold for $23.98 total paid by the customer. And I sold this. This is a vintage GoBot. I think it was from like McDonald's or something. 1985 GoBot. $7.57 total paid by the customer for that one.
Alright, got some more sales. I sold a vintage Masters of the Universe piece. I think it's up in this little drawer up here. One of these drawers.
It's for a vehicle called the Talon Fighter. Oh yeah, here it is. So this piece right here, this is a wing for a vintage vehicle called the Talon Fighter. Actually, the Talon Fighter is right here. Here's my Talon Fighter. So there's the wings. So this replacement wing right there, $15.88 total paid by the customer. Then I had one customer buy 2 items, made me an offer on a second one once they bought the first one. One of them was this Fisto figure, Vintage Masters of the Universe. He's okay, his condition isn't super great, but he's good enough, I guess. Fisto. So he made an offer of $8 for that one after he already paid for the first item, which I'm gonna find. So we got that one. Here it is. This guy, vintage RoboCop figure. Yeah, so the RoboCop figure, $12.21 total paid by the customer, and then $8.50 for this one total paid by the customer. So those are going together. And then finally I sold one of those. Panasonic phones. One of the phone bags that I bought was the phones were still in their original wrappings, so like pretty much brand new, no batteries. But yeah, so you know, I was paying, the most I'll ever pay for a bag of phones is like $12 or something like that, and that's, you know, of course then I break that up and sell a bunch of different sales. I can't remember exactly how much I paid for this bag, but just this one handset with charging base, $27.55 total paid by the customer. So you can see where there could be some profit there, because I've got a lot of other phone parts that I'm still have for sale, right? So yeah, selling phones. Panasonic is the ones I think are the best ones to do. They're the easiest ones to deal with, the easiest ones to deregister, and they seem to be desired. Like people are trying to get their replacement phones, you know, handsets and stuff like that. So and then the thrift store doesn't necessarily value them too much, so that's the key. For the Talon Fighter wing, I just threw it in a padded in a plastic bag. Should be fine. I got a 6x4x4 box for my action figures, so I'm gonna throw those in there with a little padding, right? And then phones are a little bit bigger, and they still need to be protected. I got the 8x6x4 inch box for those, so those are handy box sizes to have if you're going to sell this kind of stuff. The only other one I have is a 4x4x4 inch. That's the only other box I really buy. And then on my eBay reward, what is it called? You get a, and then for my eBay rewards, you know, you get a $50, I get a $50 coupon. I usually buy these. I think these are, what is the dimension of those? They're really handy. They're about 7 to 8 inches. And when they're folded, I don't know if they're like 8x12, considered 8x12s or what, but these little padded are really good. And then 16x12x8 boxes is the other thing I usually buy a lot, because I'm not buying them as much anymore, but that's a pretty decent size for medium-sized stuff. You can fit a lot of different things in there. All right, I just had a cool multiple quantity purchase. Somebody bought these 2 books I had listed together by Timothy Wiley. This is from that book lot. My books are getting down to only a couple little stacks now, so that was really good books, really successful. So those, and then they bought this book too, Imagining the World into Existence. So those 3 books together, $34.02 total paid by the customer. All right, here's a nice batch of sales. Sold this box for an old Boss Super Chorus, a guitar effects pedal, just the box. $12.88 total paid by the customer. Some Star Wars Episode 1 3D cards. Those sold for $10.61 total paid by the customer. Sold this game I got from the Goodwill, Marble Parkour, brand new. $31.64 total paid by the customer. Sold that vintage Sony Dream Machine alarm clock. $24.99 total paid by the customer. Sold this old Lanyard Shell Shock blaster. That was $21.15 total paid by the customer. Sold this Nerf Zombie Strike Sledge Fire blaster. $48.70 total paid by the customer. And two seemed like to be brand new Panasonic phone sets. $31.65 total paid by the customer.
All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.